Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I tried to start my 2-year idle Yamaha Ego Avantiz, but I can't because the battery seems to be flat. So as usual, I just opened up the back seat, and to my surprise the batteries are not back here, and there's a huge compartment for you to store your helmet though. And while we are still back here, let's take a look at the petrol, and seems like the fuel is enough, more than 50%, so no problem to start later. Well, after 2 years, it's not dried out, but there are some moles growing inside. Well, for scooters like this, actually the battery is in front here in this particular compartment, and we'll learn how to open it. Good thing is most of the electric start scooters now has kickstart as well. So let me try cranking it. Well, not too bad. 3 times for a 2-year idle motorcycle. Yep, the engine seems to be in good condition. Alright then, let's proceed to open up this cover and remove the battery. Alright, so before that, let me switch off the engine and let's get started. In total, there's actually only 2 screws outside. You need to open it. So use a cross or Phillips screwdriver. Open the one on the right, and then there's another one on the left. Alright, and for this entire project, you just need 2 types of screw or wrench. Okay, one is a screwdriver. So after you're done with that, you just slide the cover downwards, downwards like this, and you can lift it off. Okay, you can see the battery is here, and using the same screwdriver you can remove the negative port first. That's the black one on the left. Unfasten the screw, and I'll be very gentle here because actually for most batteries the port behind or the nut behind is actually loose, so it might drop off. So usually what I do is I will screw the screw back onto the nut to keep it secured. And now let's move on to the positive part of it and do the same thing. Okay, the reason why it's left loose is so that you can configure it to screw from the side or screw from the top. And since we're going to charge up this battery and reusing it again, I don't want to lose it. Next, you need a 10mm wrench or this attachment over here. Remove the battery bracket. And yep, just remove the battery bracket, take it off, and my usual habit, I'll just put the screw back on, not to lose it, and we can remove the battery. Alright, so this is a standard battery that came with a motorcycle. It's 12 volts, 3.5 Ah, which is kind of small. I think nowadays is 5 Ah for this size. Alright, let's test and see if there's any charge left on the battery. Well, using the multitester, set it to DC, and oops, 9.8 volt. No wonder none of the LEDs are lighting up, and of course you cannot even start the motorcycle. Alright, I have 2 battery chargers here. The one on the left, of course, this is the Bosch C7, one of the top of the range one. And the good thing is it has regeneration mode, which you can restore very weak batteries or even dead batteries, right? Well, but here on the right, I also have one, which is just online China made one. I actually quite like this one because it's smaller and a little bit more noisier, but it also has a repair mode. They call it a repair mode. Basically, they just pulse charge it with a higher voltage and a higher amp to kind of boil your battery to take away all the residue and regenerate it. It usually takes longer time to recharge a battery. Okay, so let's leave it here for a while in repair mode, and we'll come back to it later. Okay, it's pushing 1.5 ampere, and later it's going to go up, and then you're going to trickle charge later on. Okay, so while it's charging, we might need to wait like 8 hours for that. Let's go ahead and clean up the battery compartment, and I'm going to show you something special, and I just realized when I'm cleaning it and looking inside. Of course, here you can see that's your main fuse and all the other supplementary fuse for your lights, the main fuse, this one is 15 amps, blue in color, and the red one is 10 amps. That's probably for your lights and signals and so on. Okay, however, what's special that Yamaha provided is these two spare fuse as well, so a 10 and a 15. Okay, it's actually the next day and the charge is completed. So let's put the battery back and let's give it a go. So to install back is just everything reverse, the battery bracket and then the negative cable first, then the positive. Okay, seems like everything is healthy and it started out the first time. Give it some throttle and not bad, it's all done. So that's it. That's how you open up the cover of a Yamaha Ego Avantiz. Take out the batteries, recharge the batteries and put it back. Thank you for watching and stay tuned to our channel for more fixed, hack, DIY or repairs. See you next time.